In today's video, I'm taking you through my full 5 a.m. spring morning routine, my gut health habits, what I eat, my workouts, how I've been feeling, and the rituals that actually make me feel my best. Spring feels like a fresh start, but it can also feel overwhelming trying to get your whole life together in an instant. So this routine is exactly how I ground myself, reset my energy, and step into the most productive, aligned version of my day. Breakfast is served. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I thought today we would do a spring morning routine together because it's a new season and things are starting to look different. Brighter, lighter, more energized, which I'm so grateful for because the winter, man, the toll it was taken. You guys know the basis of my morning routine is making sure to nourish my mind, body, and soul. And with that, I spend time in my faith, I spend time grounding myself, and then I also go and move my body at the gym. So those are the things we're gonna get done so we can have a fabulous day. And today's actually gonna be a really fun day because 1, it's Friday, 2, it's spring, 3, me and Spencer are going to an outdoor sauna today. And I'm excited. But first, let's get down to business. Oh my god. I need a lifeline, that's how I feel. But let's get up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Let's run it back to show you guys my son. Hi, Benny. Look at this face. Look at this face. You're beautiful. Okay, let's have a great day. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Great day!
Soft light falls on quiet sand. You almost.
I've said it before and I will say it again, tongue scraping is our new non-negotiable. When I started tongue scraping, my whole life was changed and I was in absolute disgust at the fact that I had not been doing it my whole life. It is so good for your oral hygiene and keeps your breath fresh. And trust me, you don't want to be a stinky breath girl. You don't. You don't ever want to be that girl. And this is how to avoid it. Literally $7 on Amazon. Add to cart. It is disgusting and very invasive though, so.
Soft light falls on quiet sand. You almost leaned in. Shadows move, skin to skin. Something was spoken. Will you let me in? You and I will always have that one night. A morning light will always have that sunrise.
While I'm doing this part of my morning routine, I'm usually also always listening to some sort of affirmations or like morning audio, if that makes sense, just to literally marinate my mind with positive energy, helping me have an amazing day. I shared with you guys on the last vlog that I like the Rise app, but you honestly could even go onto YouTube. But I'm gonna use this main character energy. You decide who you are.
Take a slow breath in and
It just
before
gets
we
you
go
in.
anywhere.
Daybreak, the shadows fade. You step back, I step away. Nothing's broken, nothing new. Only the sunrise. Over you and
ice machine is so loud, so I hope that you guys can hear me okay. But my morning concoction always has some sort of probiotics to nourish my gut health. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, I'm such an advocate for taking care of your gut, especially in the morning. You want to take something just to wake up your digestive system and then also feed it with good bacteria, so then it's set up for better digestion throughout the day, if that makes sense. So some days I'll start with just a glass of water first, but I'm running a little bit behind schedule, trying to get all those angles for you guys. So I just jumped straight to it. So all this is, I'll walk you through the product. So I did incorporate my creatine. I always use a creatine monohydrate. If you're looking for one, I would look out for monohydrate. That is the key word that you want in the one that you take. For flavor, I use the Organica electrolytes. I think electrolytes in the morning are amazing, especially after not drinking any water overnight. It's really good to help hydrate your body to start the day off. Last but not least, I used ProMix, Deblo, Probiotic, and Prebiotic. I cannot speak. Okay. ProMix is probiotic and prebiotic, which feeds that good bacteria in your gut, because your gut microbiome is a balance of good and bad. You'd think that English was my second language, but it's my one and only. And you want predominantly good bacteria in your gut. That's not English, but you pick it up when I'm putting it down. Another key part of my morning routine is definitely ice rolling. I absolutely love this ice roller from the Skinny Confidential. I just find it gets all the grooves of my face, and the actual texture of what it's made out of, it just stays cold. It's like heaven. But anyways, while I drink my morning drink and I ice roll, I always log on to my Bible app to basically grow in my faith. That's a goal that I've had for 2026 that I've actually kept up with pretty well throughout the first almost quarter of the year, which how the heck is time going by that fast? But I love it because it just breaks it down into bite-sized pieces. If I was to pick up a Bible and start reading it, I just would be so overwhelmed, which one day I hope I get to that point. But as I am just starting to take more initiative to grow in this area of my life, I think the bite-sized pieces makes it a lot easier for me. So there's always a verse of the day, so I just read that, and then there's usually like a video that goes along with it, so I can just spend time with the Bible pretty much. And then after I do this, I do journal. I practice a little bit of gratitude, because again, I'm just marinating my brain with positive thoughts. That basically sets up the trajectory. I can't speak English today. That basically sets up the trajectory of the rest of my day if I'm starting my mind off in a positive place. Oh, kisses. I love you, honey. Seriously, my pride and joy. Oh, thank you. The best thing about the warmer seasons is definitely the fact that it starts to get way lighter earlier in the day. It just helps me feel so alive. And it kind of looks like it might be overcast today, but this whole week has been so sunny, which it's just crazy. Like the correlation between the sun and my mood is unexplainable. But hopefully she peeks out today. So when we get to the gym today, I will be doing a plyometric leg day. My coach added this into my routine basically to help get the heart rate up for one, and then two, to kind of tone up the leg muscle, because I also have a heavy glute day as part of my split right now, so that is where we're trying to put on muscle, and then this is more toning the muscle, if that makes sense. I really love this style of training. It's a lot like what I used to do, I don't know, right after college soccer, because it's circuit based, the workouts are quick, they're sweaty, so your heart rate gets up, you feel like that endorphin rush because your heart rate is up and you're sweating. So this is always a day that I really actually actually look forward to. And then I'm also in and out within like 40 minutes, which is the key to my heart. And that is so the truth. Like, you do not need to be in the gym for like 90, 180, 120 minutes. I don't know why I'm putting hours and minutes. My arm also has a pump. One sec. I don't know why I'm making it complicated, but my point is your workout doesn't need to be long to be productive. So yeah, one sec. Talk to you at the gym. I'm just taking part in my pre-gym contemplation session in the car. I am going to take these off because they feel really dry. And they actually kind of hurt to take off if they completely dry out. Definitely looking more awake. Those are the most superior eye patches in my opinion. It's the topicals one. I compared them to the road ones, and I just find the road ones aren't as soft, and the road ones are more expensive. So these I think are like $6 or $8 Canadian dollars less. I mean, it's still like 30 something dollars for only 6 pairs, but it's the price we pay as women, isn't it? Anyways, back to our workout. So today, like I said, is a plyometric leg day. So we start with a warm up and then we go into a circuit, 4 rounds of a circuit. Dumbbell goblets, pulse squats, jump squats, kettlebell V-stance deadlifts, side to side bench step overs, jump lunges, and accordion lunges. And then we end with, I believe, 12 minutes on the Stairmaster at level 10. So that is our plan. And then after my workout, I'll head back home, and usually I walk Benny, and then I get ready for the day and kind of sign into work depending on what my schedule is for that day. But we'll worry about that later. In the meantime, let's go get our sweat on. Okay, we're back home from the gym. First act of business when we get home is always refueling. So that's making some sort of breakfast, whether that's a smoothie, whether that's some sort of egg concoction. Today, I'm thinking I might actually just do a protein shake, which is not glamorous whatsoever. Thankfully, I have good protein, so it tastes good. But I just kind of want to get my booty in gear and shower and get the workday started. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really feel like spending time cooking or blending a smoothie. It's a little lazy, but still getting the job done. So I'm someone that uses only vegan protein because I'm actually allergic to whey, which is what I found out when I was playing soccer in university. I really love this Beyond Yourself vegan protein. I find it doesn't taste gritty and grainy like a lot of vegan proteins does. It's pretty, I feel like, creamy, if that makes sense, and not textured, because textured makes me want to throw up, to be honest. And then I'm adding a little scoop of L-glutamine just for further gut health support. There truly is something so satisfying about a protein shake with ice. I don't know what it is. Breakfast is served. Damn. Okay, now I need to go and shower and get myself ready for the day. I'm also sweaty, so I need to get ready. Yeah. A little bit later, I just had a super quick body shower, and I didn't put a lot of effort into getting ready today because we are doing that sauna, but it's like a sauna mixed with running into the lake. So I'm not like gonna get ready because we already have to be there in like 5 or so hours. So before I know it, I'd have to change. So just went with a comfy sweatsuit today. And honestly, my skin is looking worse. Currently, this is day 4 or 5 post microneedling. Day 4, I think. And I really am seeing some breakouts flare up. I'm trusting the process. It's just the skin, because the point of microneedling, right, is like you're making like tiny cuts into the skin, so then your skin has to repair, which then stimulates more collagen and it helps get rid of acne scarring and all that kind of stuff, deep wrinkles, fine lines, uneven texture. And so I think this is my skin flushing the shit out that was under it, and now it's gonna rebuild and look better than before. It's just my guess. But anyways, I'm gonna clock the F in here and get some work done. I actually have quite a bit of stuff to do. And to be honest, something that's kind of been weighing on me lately is trying to decide when I'm gonna write these law school equivalency exams. Whether I article or not, I need to get these exams out of the way because they expire after 5 years. And so in June, it will be 1 year, so I'll have 4 years left. And I don't want it to just be this thing dangling over my head. So there is one I could write at the beginning of May. And I'm like, do I just pull the plug? Life decisions. But anyways, that's something I'm gonna look into today as well. And then on top of that, I do have round 2 of my Made for More coaching program launching. And if you haven't really heard about my Made for More program, essentially it's an 8-week mindset curriculum that I invented to help you unleash the next best version of yourself. So regardless of what you are currently tackling or struggling with, the course is designed to help you get through this rut and unleash the next best version of yourself. Each week has a certain topic. There's a workbook that we follow through with activities. There is one individual live call that is included. So we'll be touching base weekly to do that week's topic together. So I'm really holding your hand throughout this, walking you through, doing everything in my power to help empower you to take on the next chapter. So that is that. Keep your eyes peeled on Instagram. A little shameless plug. And yeah, I'm gonna get to work. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Spencer and I actually just got to the sauna, and we're also, I guess, cold plunging in the lake, which I just learned. I'm kind of nervous. But thank you so much for spending the morning with me. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!